Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcana. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so we can jump right into it. I'll pull 4 cards for this spread. This will be a general reading for the collective all zodiac signs from when you get this message, and the 4 cards are going to represent what's going on, what is it that you don't see, what is the advice, and the outcome if you follow that advice. Okay, so the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So, Queen of Swords, I said Pentacles, but a lot of sword energies, 3 and 4, something becoming in sync, getting synchronized in your life, or at least progressing in your life. Things are coming together. The 3 and 4 of Swords represent Libra energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with the Queen, and then 7 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Maybe that means something or maybe not. But the 4 of Swords here is a contemplative card. I feel like you're thinking about your next step, thinking about your next move. You know, I feel like there might have been some hardships or heartache that you are overcoming, and now this is like the healing process. I feel like now you think before you act with this 4 of Swords, and so, you know, I feel like we can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, but there's like fire and smoke kind of in the background. So I feel like things are under control now. Like the fire is getting put out. You can see it's not overwhelming or overpowering any longer. So I feel like the hard part is over, or the hard part is behind you, and now you can start the healing process, the healing journey. So not really in like a phase where you want to do things quickly. You don't want to jump into it. I feel like now you want to just be more mindful about situations that you enter into. So 7 of Pentacles, your hard work is paying off. The 7 of Pentacles represents, you know, planting seeds. And I kind of feel like, you know, there is something that you've left behind, but in the process, you might have been planting seeds all along. So if it's a job situation, you might have been, you know, talking to people about what maybe your next move is, or what area you want to move into, maybe a department you wanted to express interest in. So maybe you've had the conversations already, and now I feel like it's just time to put it into motion, right? So I kind of feel like that's the situation here. If it's a romantic situation that you're thinking about or connected to, even though something has maybe come to an end, and or if it's not come to an end, maybe, you know, you're recovering. Maybe there was some hurt or heartache or hardship that you endured in your romantic relationship. But the seven of Pentacles is some seeds that you've planted. Going forward, this is how we're going to handle these kind of situations. If it's a financial situation, you know, maybe you and your romantic partner experience some financial hardships. I feel like now you're planting the seeds so that you can make strides going forward. Like, well, we don't want to be in that kind of position anymore. Maybe the car broke down and, you know, you had to borrow money. Well, we don't want to borrow money anymore, so we're going to start saving for an emergency fund, you know, something like that with the 7 of Pentacles. So it's just preparing, you know, preparing so that you're not put in a same or similar position. It's like you want to put an end to repeating cycles. So yeah, it might mean you have to cut things out. With the Queen of Swords, it means you have to really take a hard look. I feel like this is you being accountable for your situation, and realizing, you know, okay, if we stick with that scenario of the car breaking down and having to borrow money, I don't want to be put in that situation again. So what do I have to do now? It means I have to stop excessive spending. You know, maybe I need to cancel my Amazon account, or, just being a little bit more mindful, as I mentioned earlier, with the Seven of Pentacles. But recognizing that there are things that you probably have to cut out of your life in order to make this new plan or this new goal successful. So cutting things out that no longer serve you. And as a result, with the Three of Swords, I feel like there's going to be times where you're going to be put to the test. Where if for example you really do want to start saving an emergency fund, there might be times where you're put to the test where you're like, oh, the new, I don't know, new sneakers are coming out, and I've always bought them, on release day. And so I kind of feel like you're being put to the test on your restrictions, the restrictions that you set on yourself. So I definitely feel like you're getting put to the test here with Three of Swords, where you're gonna not just be put to the test, but to see if you can be disciplined, to stay away from the distractions of trying to achieve your goals, right? So removing distractions, you're gonna cut things out and you're gonna be tested, but your test is about whether you can eliminate or at least remove the distractions. Yeah. Okay, because you've been through some hard times, it feels like. You've been through hard times. You don't want to experience it again, but you have to be disciplined, right? So cutting things out that no longer serve you is going to be important to your success. Let's pull 3 cards. Oh, look at this whole pile I left here. All right. We're going to pull 3 cards and see if there are any additional messages you might need to hear. Maybe not. Maybe it's for somebody else, but let's see what they are. Oh, you deserve love. Let's take them. You deserve love. You are lovable. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's free for you, but means so much to me. What else? If you want a personal reading in between these sessions, just reach out. I'll provide that for you. We'll talk soon. Bye.